So, very good. Peace, of course, everybody wants. I think human nature, even animals, they say loves growing. So, at springtime, birds, animals, human beings, everybody is more sort of fresh feeling because of everything growing. Autumn, winter, even animals, then they remain more rest. So peace means flourishing. Flourishing. So I think 6 billion human beings, perhaps very few people, otherwise it's the majority, all want peace, isn't it? Nobody wants disturbance of their life. However, sometimes I think for small interest for immediate gain, or for interest for power, interest for economy, interest for few people's benefit, then sometimes this will bring disturbances to millions of innocent people. So therefore, our effort for peace, so it's really very, very noble work. And then Tibet issue. Firstly, we strictly follow non-violence. That means we are actually showing to the world struggle, not necessarily through violence, just a struggle can take through non-violent way, through peaceful ways. So I often is telling people, in many cases, people really want peace. If that is the case, that those struggle for non-violent way, we should help them. Their struggle should be successful. Otherwise, you see, nowadays, among Tibetan also now, more and more now saying openly and criticize to me. Now, what is the result? What is the result? Non-violent way and middle way. So more and more criticism towards us. So in order to promote peace, it is very, very sort of logically very essential to bring some result, to achieve some result. Those people who carry struggle through non-violence, so that you see the rest of the other people then feel, oh, through non-violence we can solve the problem. Otherwise, you see, the people often say that unless take arms, you cannot sort of achieve goals, isn't it? And then also the Tibet issue is and also you see Tibet issue, because of Tibetan geographical sort of position between India and China. These two nations are most populated two nations. So genuine relation, friendship on the basis of mutual trust between these two are very important for peace of Asia and finally peace of the world is very, very essential. So, unless Tibet issue remains like today, in the Chinese mind,
as long
as the presence of the situation, the Chinese mind full of suspicion. They feel unsafe. Therefore, they have to put large number of soldiers in Tibet. That automatically creates suspicion among Indian mind. So, genuine normalcy of Tibet within the people of China, full autonomy, then Tibetan gets satisfaction. Through that way, genuine normalcy will develop. Then Chinese soldier can reduce. That's one important sort of, I think, the aspect to build genuine trust between India and China, isn't it? And then Tibetan environment, also very, very important. Since all major rivers which cover China up to Pakistan, all these major rivers, the ultimate source come from Tibet. So preservation, already there are signs, not only pollution in these rivers, but also the amount of the water now, decade by decade now reducing. So this is serious on the matter. I think the whole northern India, and also the central China, and also the Burma and Bangladesh in this area, and also Pakistan, I think together over 1 billion human beings' life depend on those rivers which come from Tibet. So preservation of Tibetan ecology is not only interest for 6 million Tibetan people, but also over 1 billion human beings' life, their interest. I think that's very, very important. That's one thing. Then preservation of Tibetan culture, Buddhist culture. It's culture of peace, culture of non-violence, culture of compassion. Is it? Now, more and more Chinese now really showing interest about Tibetan Buddhist culture. This is very encouraging, very, very encouraging. So preservation of Tibetan Buddhist culture is also part of preservation of peace. It's very, very important. So therefore, I think your sort of interest about Tibet is very very linked with peace. So I very much appreciate. Thank you. So then together one picture.